Blessed love, family. How we doing? Welcome to Men Need Healing 2 Talks. I'm here with my brothers, them. We got KB, we got Makati, we got Brala, Brayden, and these are my brothers from time. And we really just wanted to come together and just speak from a man's perspective because men need healing too. And we make it seem like we're in a world where it's a man's world and it's toxic masculinity and it's man run the world. But shoot, we going through it too. So we just gonna vibe and talk, and I'm excited for this. How y'all feeling?
Yo, feeling good. I'm hyped for this necessary conversation. We out here.
Stop lying, you're not hyped. You're scared.
Scared money.
Hey,
And here it comes out already. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, lean forward, step through. Let's go.
Give thanks, y'all. So first question I had, this is from Blaine. When I was with OG, the OG Blaine, he hit me with a question, and he said, how's your heart? So that's going to be the first question I want to ask. Like, how's your heart? We'll start with B. How you feeling, man? How's your heart?
My heart is actually full right now, man. A lot to be thankful for right now. I feel like, honestly, I went through a couple dark months, November, December. I mean, you were there with me through that time, and since then, just kind of going through that all, I feel a lot of love and gratitude for the people around me, and I feel like when you go through those times, you appreciate when things are good and when things are going well right now. Like I do feel a lot of love. It was just my birthday recently, felt the love out here, and just a lot of momentum and a lot of people that are out supporting and being able to be here and be at one of these events, with some heavy hitters in Vancouver, and some big dogs, the fam, so it's good, man. It's good and it's growing.
Give thanks. How's your heart, KB? This the OG KB too. Don't get it twisted.
My heart is amazing.
Amazing.
I'm gonna let you finish, but
No, I mean, that's such like an open-ended question.
Exactly. Yeah.
When you say like, how's my heart? Like in what way? Like in relationships or like?
It's really like the question. I found the question is blessed because it's whatever you're feeling at that time. It may be a time where you may just be like, yo, I'm feeling blessed. Like,
What's
my heart is
speaking
light.
from here? Like, what do you feel?
But sometimes it may be another time. So it's just like a question I feel is blessed to ask in the moment, whatever you feel like, what's on the heart.
Well, honestly, I feel like my heart's always good because I'm doing something I love, and because I'm doing something I love, I get to be around people I like sometimes. Not this guy, but no, it's a blessing to do something that you really love. So I guess my heart is always full because I'm enjoying every second of all the work I do, So that's how I look at it. I have a good heart, and I feel great.
Give thanks. Give
tell
thanks.
about your daily routines, yo.
What do you mean, like my?
You're trying to
The
avoid
snack life, no.
You got next, man. How's
snack-
your heart?
Like
the
snack
how's your
life
heart?
is
And
like,
fasting,
oh yeah, I mean, does that have to do with good heart?
Good.
Longevity.
Amen. That has
Yeah,
everything
'cause
to do.
you're
I guess
getting
if you
into
have,
it, man.
if you hope to have longevity, you have to understand that you have to have a good heart to think that far. I guess.
Hit him. I want to touch on a little bit about the routines and sort of those habits because like we're all real high performers in this room. You know what I mean? So we can't get here in these low level routines and not really focusing on self. So we're gonna touch on that.
For sure. Yeah.
Well, how's your heart, man?
I feel like my heart right now is balanced, and I think that that's important because like I kind of agree with what you were saying. Like as an artist and as like a creator, that a lot of times your heart's full because like you're very passionately driven and like what you're doing is very fulfilling. But I think like even with that comes a lot of stress and like different types of challenges than people that don't, live that kind of life. And then on top of that other life shit that you're dealing with. I think a lot of times as an artist, it can be even harder, like almost like what people say about entrepreneurs, right? They spend less time with their family or they're like, no one sees what happens behind the scenes. So I think it's important to say that, yeah, like I think my heart is full right now, but like it is balanced, I think it's at a good balance where like, I'm happy with like my accomplishments, but I'm also hungry for more. And, when something bad happens, I feel like my art, you know, and like my blessings really like put it into perspective for me. Like for example, I got into a car accident in LA towards the end of my tour. You know what I'm saying? And
The tour, subtle flex. Just don't forget, don't miss that.
Mans was
He
on
said he
tour.
was on tour in LA.
on tour,
Let's
something
not miss that.
something light, you know, about to go on,
Mr.
don't
International
worry. Don't
Worldwide.
even worry about it. Gas me. But,
I can't do this. I'm gonna sit my teeth.
That's
you
me.
can find me on Instagram at Makati Official.
Oh, man. Because that's not going to be there
Plugging it
before or
real quick.
after, right? You're throwing the plugs
Also
out
got
there.
OnlyFans, and I'm just playing. I don't have OnlyFans.
I feel it though.
But you know what I mean? But I like, you know, I was all right. But like it was just like at a high moment, like something bad happened. And I really like had that like, you know, like frame of, you know, perspective or reference or whatever to like really like be grateful for like and not take for granted like everything that just happened and how quickly something can be taken away. So like I think my goal is to always have my heart balanced.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at.
You know, it's interesting. Like, brother, I don't see you often, right? But I see these guys a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I see you guys have. I know I go at you a lot, but no. But when I see you, you have this this excitement about life and happiness that I see within, especially you, Kimo, the same way, right? And so I know when you say you have, how's your heart, I feel like you guys both. Brother, again, I see you, it's love. I don't see you that often.
Yeah.
But just seeing these guys every time, especially this guy, I see you a lot. Oh, you're
Unfortunately.
always. And I wonder sometimes, I'm like, is Makati ever down? Like,
We talked about this before.
yeah,
I
just like when
remember.
he always like just. Are you like, I don't know. I always wonder that. But you're always up and you're always happy and you're always like really giving.
And I'm up
And
and
it's
I'm
really cool.
up.
And that's-
and I'm
Yeah,
up.
I was actually thinking.
No, that's right. Every single time. And Kimo's the same way. And that's Kimo, it's all love. And one time you showed up to Dre Box shoot, and you popped up and you sat there and just enjoyed and had fun and smiled, and it's like all love every single time, right? So I think you guys both have a good heart.
Blessed. I appreciate that. Wow,
Yeah,
that's the
bro,
realest
I
thing
know
you've
that.
ever said.
The
I
first
mean,
love,
it's
first love on the
It's a
couch
podcast.
today.
Why am I lying like a bit, bro?
Wow, trifling. Much
Good
love,
thanks,
much
though.
love.
That's a potent one. And I'm gonna share like how my heart is, as you were just speaking about how when you see me, it's always like good vibes and that good energy. So like I feel like my heart, that baseline level is full. My baseline level, like you're talking about, I wake up every day and I'm so excited for what the day brings, right? But what's happening to me also lately is that little bit of stress, that little bit of anxiety, and that pressure that's coming, that sometimes it makes my heart feel heavy. You know what I mean? And as y'all see, like in the back, we got the Kemetic figures, you know, the deities on there. One of them is Ma'at, and it's your heart's supposed to be as light as a feather. You know what I mean? So my heart currently is a little bit heavy right now. You know what I mean? And I feel like I gotta let some things go. You know what I mean? Like,
Why is your heart heavy?
why is my heart heavy? Because I'm holding on. I'm holding on to certain things. And for an example, one thing is just like regarding business and being a leader and just having certain expectations and certain things that came up and falling into someone else's dream of things. So I was realizing I was going down a certain path where I had to reel it in and not focus on other people's dreams for me or what I feel like is best, but what is really best for myself. You know what I mean? What's really that best? So I was feeling like I was carrying a little bit of heaviness in my heart. And partly is because I'm a nice guy. I'm a retired nice guy. You know what I mean? No longer on that. I'm authentic now. But sometimes I would let boundaries be overstepped and not say something and let the disrespect sort of build up. And then, you know, I'm just dealing with that in myself and my own. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think part of that is letting go too, right?
Big time, yo.
Like,
It's just
and
let
having the
go.
power to let go.
Yeah, yo. So that's my thing right now is really letting go and putting myself in more environments where we're just having fun, enjoying, and my day-to-day life is something I'm really passionate about. So I got that excitement, you know, like throughout my day, I'm just like excited, you know, and and I also get the times where I'm down, you know what I mean? But it balances it out. And I'm just learning to honor that so I could really honor that. So then my next phase, this next season of my life is going to be elite. It's going to be like really to that next level. So I'm just honoring that season of my life right now, and it's
Yeah.
it's one of the rare times in my life, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm honoring it, and I'm really enjoying it. Also, enjoying this growth because now I'm able to speak from a perspective that's a little more relatable instead
Yeah.
of always being on such a vibe. You know, now I get to
Yeah.
understand. Like I had some skin issues, so I get to speak on that. I had just the down mood, so get to speak on that a little bit, and it's more relatable. So I'm feeling a little bit more in tune with the regular people. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Talk about it, yo. High vibration. We high vibration.
And even if you're as positive as you're gonna be all the time and always having fun, like you have to admit and be honest with yourself that sometimes you are having down moments, or you had an off day, or you didn't have a super productive day, and like that's something I'm trying to work on right now. Is if I don't have those, which everybody's gonna have as a human, I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. You know, it's like okay, it happened, let it go. Boom, right back to myself in a little bit, right? But at least like being honest with yourself and being present in that moment, allowing that that's the truth, and we're gonna bounce back stronger, and we're not gonna be mad at ourselves about it, right?
Oh yeah, forgiveness.
Yes.
So I'm excited for this phase, you know. But give thanks. I feel that's important. Just let's talk about how we feeling.
Yeah, yo.
Especially even if it's good, let's vibe on that high times, let's vibe on the low times. But I feel it's important that we do share and we do express. And I feel as men, we want to keep things to ourselves a lot, and we don't really want to, you know, we feel like we got to do it
And
on
I think
our
it's another
own.
layer we like with intersectionality with like as black men, you know what I mean? There's layers to that, and like I think like even what you were just speaking to is a big deal. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, like especially if you're the kind of person that's, you know, very positive, you know what I'm saying? It's like along the way, you know, you might, you know, be you know, dealing with disrespect or like whatever it might be along the way, right, to like maintain your positivity. I'd say like one, like I think it's like at like being like that type of person, I think you literally manifest more positivity by being positive, and like you really like you embody that, and then that like actually becomes a part of who you are, and you can actually do like that. It's like a perpetual like energy, you know. But like with that comes like that downside that you're talking about, and I think that it's one thing to like understand that and experience that versus, you know, actually speaking about it, you know, like as that kind of person. I feel like that doesn't happen a lot, so I think that, you know, to actually be speaking about it in this form is pretty dope, because like I felt a lot of similar things along the way, you know what I'm saying, because people's like experience of you, like their inward experience of you outward is like, you know,
They have
like
one perception
maybe
of you.
exactly, and like say like, oh, this person like maybe they're gullible, or I can take advantage of them, or this or that, you know, saying they try a thing or whatever, and you're just like, nah, chill, like you know, and it's hard to navigate that along the way. But speaking of birthdays, yo, how old you turn?
32.
Okay, word. I just turned 30, so like we all in the defining decade now, yo.
Yeah.
I call this the
Building,
defining decade, yo. Like
baby, let's go.
we define like what the rest of our future looks like, but I also think it's like this. We're actually like this is one of the most defining decades of our life. You know what I'm saying? And I think that growth and like that realization of like, oh, okay, like I need to set boundaries. I need to, you know what I'm saying? And to be my best self and to like become the man that I want to become, I have to realize all these things that were not okay along the way. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't have like learned it like on day one. Like, you know, it's like I'm here in the defining decade now with so much experience that I'm sitting on. So like, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm ready.
Yeah,
I'm
for sure.
seasoned.
Truly,
You
man.
know, and like
For
now
sure.
I can be efficiently positive and efficiently me, you know? So like
Yeah,
I definitely
truly.
relate to a lot of that. And yeah, just kind of like what you were saying, just like, yeah, like I've noticed like, you know, even times where I wasn't feeling 100, but like I still want to put out the energy because as I was saying, like I'm bodying it. But still like, you know, maybe internally, you know, like I'm aware, like I have like that awareness, you know?
So wait,
But like,
got it.
yeah,
So,
I'm like going on a tangent, but
No, I'm just curious.
here we go. Here we
No,
go.
I just want to learn more.
For sure.
So when you're, every time I see you, you're at a high level. You're like, you know, yo, really upbeat.
Yeah.
So when you're at home, are you like legit, like just chill, like zero down to zero, or are you still like that high beat?
Usually when I'm not hungover is when, you know, the energy comes back. So,
Oh, so when you're hungover, you're done.
yeah. It's
How
just
often you
don't talk
hungover?
to me.
Okay. 'Cause
like-
Is
I'm
that the
just
only
fo-
time you shut it down though, and you're like
No,
you're
'cause
quiet
you're
then?
always here.
Yeah, I'd
And
say
I think
just
it's
like
great, but I think it's great. I'm just wondering, like, does it turn off, or is
for
it
sure.
always?
Nah. I have like I think I'm an extroverted introvert. like I'm actually an introvert, but like I like I have like
You're
a.
not.
No, I am. I
No.
am. I
I
have.
am.
Nah, he
No,
is
but
for
you're
sure.
an introvert.
You're not.
Yeah.
I'm
an
a.
extrovert.
Nah, but
No.
he's an extrovert too.
I'm an
But he's
extrovert.
also
He's
an
an
introvert.
No, I'm
he's
an
an
introvert.
Introvert, extrovert.
I'm an extrovert. I'm an introvert. I'm more of.
Y'all
I'm
hybrid.
I can't- I didn't
Y'all
know.
hybrid.
Couple hybrids on
I'm
the
a
couch
hybrid.
over there, man.
But like
This
one,
guy-
but like you're talking about baselines. Like one of them has to be your baseline. It's like is your base like
So you're saying I'm an extrovert?
no? I think your base is introversion, but you have extroverted qualities.
You're a full extrovert. I don't know what you're talking about.
Nah.
Bro,
Okay, maybe I'm an
You
introverted
definitely-
extrovert.
You definitely seem like an extrovert, for me.
Yeah.
we see introverted, but
No.
I could be.
Nah, he's
This
extroverted.
guy's an extrovert. This
No, honestly, like we haven't hung out enough, and
Yeah,
I know
exactly.
that, right? But like for me,
it's facts though. I don't.
no,
I never.
that's
No,
fair.
no,
I
no,
see,
no,
I
for
see,
sure.
literally twice in the past 5 years,
Yeah,
right?
exactly,
Type thing.
right?
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Through one
damn.
of Chemo's events,
Yeah,
type
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
But I'm definitely extroverted. But you were asking Cody about like slowing down, and
Yeah.
for me, like my ideal Friday night now is I go do like hot cold therapy by myself, like don't talk to anybody, and I just completely shut it off for a bit. My phone's in the locker, so I'm not talking, like no communication. And usually throughout the week, if I see people, I'll talk to random people, hey, how you doing, whatever. But on those Friday nights when that's time to recharge the batteries and shut off, I don't talk to anybody, and I need that time just like by myself to recharge. And then Saturdays we have an event, Move with Purpose in the mornings. Like I got to be on. So I recharge on the Friday, and then Saturday I come boom right back to it, right? But I think it's important, at least for myself speaking, as an extrovert, I really value my alone time and my time to just like shut it off, and my phone's on sleep or silent, and I'm just recharging.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
yeah,
Yeah,
key,
no,
and
that's major,
potent.
yo. I
That
relate to a lot of that.
Yeah.
That recharge is key.
He said he said you said you relate to all of that.
Yeah.
He said Friday nights
tell
he's in cold therapy. Friday nights you're in the
Well, not the
club.
Friday night part.
Not the Friday night. He's talking about when he wakes up on Saturday morning is his recharge time.
Yeah.
Makati's
I'm
recharge.
hydrated.
Makati, your recharge time is after the club, fam. What do you mean?
Wow, why are you exposing
Sorry,
me?
sorry.
This is an
No, but
expose.
for real, cut it out. Cut that part out.
He does not go to the club every weekend.
No, but
He is not at the club every weekend, I promise.
No, but you know what the question though? Like, how do y'all recharge? Cause like we're all running things. You know what I mean? Like I saw Makati on set, like directing like 20, 30, 40 people. You know what I mean? I see you on set directing the same. You know what I mean? Like B's in there, and the store got employees like running events. So like, how do y'all recharge when y'all like always around people? Like, do you gotta recharge? Or you just, because I feel like you recharge in the middle of an event. he recharges like
I'm recharging right now, man. Are you on the mic? I'm recharging right now,
you'll be in
fam.
the middle of a club. Everybody's turning up.
That's right.
Big KB
Charging,
is just
yo.
posted.
I won't name drop.
All right, I'm good now. We'll go talk to them now. You'll be good.
You know what I realized about
Like,
myself?
King, why you by the outlet? What are you doing over
You know what I
there?
realized about myself? I realized that, like you said, my recharge. I think. Actually,
Anywhere,
no, I didn't even think
anytime.
about that. Do I recharge? I'm thinking like, do I? But you know what it is? You guys all have like employees and businesses that you guys are running, and Makati has his job too. Where like for me, it's like a lot of my stuff only happens once every month, like an event that happens. So like majority of the time I'm at home editing videos. So I'm by myself majority of the time. That's why I try to go out so much. That's why I'm like Friday, Saturday nights. I need to do something, bro, because my ass has been home editing videos and
That's
talking to clients and account
Recharging in a
management.
different way.
So my recharge is literally at work. I need to get out.
And go be
But-
So
social.
clubbing is recharging.
But then when
for
I
you.
go out though, I am like
He's
really chill because I don't drink, right?
Not drinking.
So I don't drink. So like I guess that is a recharge too. But for me, it's like going out and seeing people. I like seeing everyone out. I like meeting people and seeing people, even though I'm quiet.
You
Again,
can
I'm
be
very
pretty loud
introverted.
sometimes, though.
I could be loud. Depends on who I'm around.
For sure. Yeah. No.
Depends
Exactly.
on who I'm around.
Exactly.
Some
Exactly.
people I
But
just don't know, and I kind of just stay within my.
And I think that is a form of recharging. Like you said, you're by yourself, working by yourself throughout the week. So you're recharging by being social with people. Whereas if we're around
Yeah,
people
yeah.
or we're at events, we're recharging. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
what's
I guess-
recharging?
Or
By-
we're expending.
By shutting it down and
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
the
yeah.
same thing, but just on a different, just
Yeah.
flipped, right?
Yeah,
But it's
exactly,
still
exactly.
recharging.
Yeah, I guess I'm recharging. Yeah, just opposite.
Good facts.
So what are you doing right now?
What do you mean?
Like, are you recharging right now?
I bring the charger everywhere I go, man.
Recharging right now?
Yeah, no, just yeah. Are you recharging right now?
No, not really, because this is nerve wracking. So it's not really.
You seem super like chill though.
Yeah, because I'm talented, bro.
Next question.
No, let them know. So, what are some of the routines, and like, what's the importance of routines? I see you on your IG about a year ago. You started Chef KB. All of a sudden, you're Chef Mons. You know, with some interesting food. I'll say, I'll say
We won't put
interesting
him on blast. We
combinations.
won't put him on
It's okay. Yo,
But I'm not knocking it. But
No.
it's just
He
like
said
yo,
he's
he's
talented.
trying, he's experimenting. So like what started that for you? You know what I mean? What got you to really be on that tip, health tip, and focusing on that?
My end goal, I'll tell everybody, my end goal is to be 70 and look great. That's all. I want to be able to run, play basketball. I'm doing boxing now. I want to be able to box when I'm 70.
Nice.
Those long.
So-
Ooh,
Yeah.
dangerous.
So be careful now.
Gotti
bro.
from here,
Yeah,
boom.
man. So my goal is to I just really want to take care of myself, and I want to I'm 36, right? So I want to make sure when I'm 40, I'm feeling good and looking good, you know. And then I work with younger guys, so I gotta make sure I'm up there with them, bro. They're like 24/7, and also I work with a lot of creatives. Like I'm working with Tunji now, working with Key, and working with all these creatives who have all these different personalities, and a lot of it is me managing that, and I feel like I can't let myself go in that way. I gotta be mentally sharp, and I gotta be mentally tough. And I gotta take care of my body. Gotta take care of inside, so I can help people on the outside. That's what I say.
That's big.
That's potent. That's potent. That's potent.
That's nice.
I love that.
Let me lie.
He's talented, man.
That's potent mindset. So like,
Yo, that
have
man
you felt
talented.
like you've experienced results on this journey. Like as you've made that shift, like what results? What would you share of like continuing it, and for others who are maybe in that similar space?
You know what's funny? But I fast. If I fast for 17, 18 hours, and say I eat at 5, and I don't eat the next day till 1 p.m., and then I stop eating at 5 again. So like the second day I go to sleep, my sleep is ridiculously better. I sleep deeper sleep. I have more energy. My skin gets better. I don't have to work out 24/7. I walk and I shut off weight. I'm just so what do you call it?
Efficient.
Metabolically flexible. So my body starts breaking down food differently, and I'm realizing it. It's like I don't get hungry. I don't get hangry. You know.
That's the beautiful thing about trying new things, though. And as you get older, I talk with one of my friends all the time. I'm 32 now, and I feel like I'm just tapping into my prime, and that's because I've learned more about my body. And you're trying different things, like Kimo was saying, you're trying interesting food or whatever it is. But you know what I mean. You're trying something. You're trying things, and then you're seeing and you're reflecting on how did that work? Okay, how can I make this better? Or you're fasting, and then on day 2 you notice it gets better, and you're seeing results. So you're trying new things so that you improve your quality of life. And then like you said, your quality of life improves. You become a better person. You can help everybody around you.
100%. I believe most people get agitated, get frustrated, and get car rage or whatever you call it, road rage. I really believe it comes from internal. They're not.
Yeah, they're not happy.
sleeping, eating right. It comes from all that. 'Cause I think
They
once
didn't
you
sleep.
change
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
once you change that, you look at things differently. Instead
100%.
of getting mad at a person for doing that, you start thinking
Why are they
why are
angry?
they doing that?
Yeah, I got compassion
You
for
know what I'm
people on the road now
It's-
because
it's
sometimes I'm
different.
like, yo, they're willing to risk it all for being one spot in front of me on the road, you know? And it's like I can't even imagine what's going on in their life,
know
so
what
I
I'm
just
saying?
have some grace.
You just look at things
Whatever.
differently.
Yeah, that's the potent
And-
mindset, man. What I want to point out about that super poem about what you said is you're getting healthy is focused on a vision. You know what I mean? It's focused on the bag. It's focused on being that leader and being that boss, really, right? And that's a mindset that I feel we're shifting in, where we understand the importance of taking care of ourselves, and that's actually going to help us make more money, be
Facts.
look better, have
Facts.
better anything that we want, really.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So it's I love that because it doesn't always have to come from that mindset of of like that super like hippie healthy guy, like more on my side where I go so deep into it, and it may not be super relatable at times, but for you it's like, yo, I have these goals, so I got to do this. I get to do this to take care of myself so I could reach those goals that I have. And as men, like, we got to have a vision. We got to have a purpose. And what I feel is like we have, shout out purpose. And what I feel though is like how it used to be is like we have this vision and we have that purpose, but we end up destroying our chances of actually getting there because we're not caring for ourselves. We don't have good habits. We don't take care of our environment. We're not taking care of the people we have around us. So then that ends up compromising our mission. And then all of a sudden we find ourselves in a place where we're lost. We don't, we're just totally off the track.
You know what's funny about caring about others? It's funny. When I was in the car, Kenji said, you said about Joybox. He said, yo, I don't know how you got to build Joybox like that. And that's funny because like the real answer is I just care about people. I literally just care about people. And when you care about people, people tend to support you. Like real care.
Facts.
And they'll bring their
You know what I
best.
mean?
They'll bring their best because they
100%.
know that they feel welcome and comfortable and appreciated.
100%. If you really care about people, people will rock with you.
For sure.
Yeah, man.
And
If
as
you
you're
don't, like
saying-
you'll see it, and it just people just don't rock with you as much. It's just what it is, right?
Yeah,
sure.
one of the quotes I had told to me, it was, people don't care what you know until they know that you care. You know what I mean? And that's powerful. And we speak a lot about value and bringing value to people instead of always trying to just take, just give value, like enhance people's lives. And that's, that's potent.
And there's one thing, again, I know you're doing well. I haven't really seen your inside business, but I see your IG. I know you're doing well, but I see you and how you move and how your employees, your team works with you. And I see, I'm like, yo, Kimo's actually crushing it, bro. Not just like money.
He is
money.
crushing it.
Yeah.
He
No,
is crushing
not
it.
even money
Let's
wise. I don't care.
confirm
Six
that.
figure. I don't care what you're doing. But in terms of like how do people look at you, how your team looks at you, it's like, man, that's a real leader, bro.
Influence too,
You know
right?
what I mean?
Like, and influencing
He's
people and
inspiring his people. To me, that's the most important thing.
educating.
Yeah.
Educating, right? We talk about adding value. Like, it's not like I'm out here trying to sell this. It's like, no, I'm literally adding value to this person's life. This is a genuine product that's going to make your life better. And it's something that I use, and this is me using it. This is why I love it. And it's like, it's hard not to be all in, you know what I mean? And it comes from him just being a genuine guy.
Yeah.
And going back to caring about people, I think, right? Just caring about people a lot and
That's it.
caring for his community and the communities that you've built, right? And
That's
and
both. I mean, again, you don't have like a business one. No, I know.
Juice Cotty.
Well, sorry, Juice Cotty. I remember Juice Cotty lasted for like 2 months and went hard, and after that, what happened?
hard 2 months though.
It was a hard 2
I don't know.
months.
Hard
bro.
2 months, man. I heard about it right here a couple summers ago.
Yo,
Chemo's 30th
people were
birthday.
hearing
It
about
was
it.
longer than 2 months.
No, it was.
It was right
impressive,
here.
though.
Chemo's
It's still-
30th
it's still-
birthday.
It's still there. It's just not like, I haven't been building it, but like it.
No,
it still
but it
exists.
was actually really good.
Yeah, no, for sure. It like
Very dope.
definitely, had a quick cultural impact, which was pretty dope. But
And
anyways,
we need some
my
more.
bad. I think you were about to say
We
something.
need some
Yeah,
more.
we need some more
You know,
of that.
definitely need some more of that. But what I was gonna say is like I just want to make everyone who comes around me, I want them to leave better than when they came around me.
Leave
You know what I
people
mean?
better
That's
than
the
you
thing.
found them.
Yeah. So like when they come, if you work with me, I want you to be able to take things away from that experience. So you're gonna be better in that next job and that next experience and the next whatever it is you do after. I want you to have learned something and taken something to help enhance your life. And this is just as we have like Honorable Priest Kailash on the screen. It's just like that's what he's done for me. Even you, KB, like you, KB, Blaine. I have like my brother. I had people in my life who really just looked out for me and cared for me. So I was blessed like that. So I just wanted to pass that on to others. You know what I mean? And allow that to be the culture. You know what I mean? Where we have a culture of adding value.
For sure out.
And you're doing a great job of that too, by the way.
But
Make
my
sure
guy-
you take time to appreciate that.
Give thanks.
But you know what's funny? I'm not even gonna lie. Kimo was a hustler from day one. Kimo used to cut man's hair
Oh yeah,
in the change room. Chemo had people coming to the door
He's
and
an
cutting their hair.
entrepreneur
Up.
since day
He
one.
was making money. He was like 21. He's like 19 or something like that. He was cutting the hair. So
Have
you're,
to, man.
you're always hustling.
Have to.
Listen,
have
it's
to.
a-
You're always
He's never been
lifestyle.
afraid to try something new, teach himself how to do it. Like this guy does his research, gets into it, and then has the confidence to say, "Let's go do it."
Just
Right?
treat it like a science experiment, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
the vibes. But what I want to ask y'all is like, what's your relationship with feminine energy?